This week's Torah portion, Nitzavim VaYelech, is double portion. And we're right at the end of Deuteronomy. There's only very little left. And Moses is exhorting the people. He's telling them like a pep talk, almost like what would go on in a football locker room before a game or at halftime. He's reminding them of things that have happened in the past, and he's exhorting them to follow God's commands as they get ready to go into the promised land. There's one part in here which always struck me as being not only poetic but very, very real. And Moses says to the people, it's the commandments, the things that you need to know are not up in the heavens. You don't have to ask somebody to go up to heaven to bring the stuff back. Nor is it over the sea. You don't have to ask anybody to go take a ship and go over the sea and go to a different part of the world and bring something back. No, these things are close, very close. In your mouth, actually on your lips, and in your heart, that you should do them. That always struck me as being very poetic. And a very interesting thing happened quite a few years ago. I met a cantor named Martin Levson. And Martin Levson did a very, very astute thing. He took that quote from Deuteronomy, Lo b'shamayim hi, and he wove it into a song along with a story that is attributed to Nachman of Bratslav, a story called The Treasure. And I thought instead of trying to just tell a story today, I would do this song for you. It embodies not only what the Torah says, but what Rebbe Nachman had to say about looking for things. Lo b'shamayim hi, v'lo me'ever liyom hi, ki kerov elecha הדבר מאוד בפיך ובלבבך כי קרוב אליך הדבר מאוד לא בשמיים היא. Isaac was a poor man. His life was common, so it did seem. Until for 3 nights running, he had the most amazing dream. He was standing near the castle of the king of all the land, on a hillside with a shovel in his hand. In his dreams, he started digging into the cold, hard ground. And in just a few short moments, a small chest had been found. Inside of this chest were riches wondrous to behold. A great treasure, silver jewels, and gold. Lo b'shamayim hi, v'lo me'ever liyom hi, כי קרוב אליך הדבר מאוד בפיך ובלבבך כי קרוב אליך הדבר מאוד לא בשמיים היא. Isaac started on his journey. He knew what he had to do. He headed to the capital to find out if his dreams were true. But after many weeks of walking, as his goal came into sight, the royal guardsman filled his heart with fright. Despair came over Isaac. Had his whole trip been for naught? There was no way that he could dig here without being caught. Then a guard came up to Isaac, demanded to know why he was there. Isaac answered, and the captain's laughter filled the air. If I believed each dream I had, do you know what I would do? I would go to the home of Isaac, some Jew. For the treasure I dreamt neath his floor. Isn't that crazy? He laughed with a roar. Isaac thanked the captain. Then to his village he returned. On the long way home he pondered the lesson he had learned. And when he pulled up his kitchen floorboards, it came as no surprise. There was the treasure right before his awestruck eyes. Isaac was most generous. Those in need, he helped with love. For he understood this treasure had been a gift from God above. And it's a great ancient truth that's sometimes hard to hear. Sometimes one must travel far to find what is near. The thing you search for is not in the heavens, nor on some distant shore over the sea. No, the thing that you seek is very close to you, in your mouth and in your heart. Yes, the thing that you search for is closer than you know. Lo bashamayim hi. Lo bashamayim hi. V'lo me'ever miyam hi. Ki kerov elecha hadvar me'od. B'ficha u'vilvavecha. There's the thing that you search for is closer than you know. Lo bashamayim. The words of the Torah and the words of Rabbi Nachman of Breslov, skillfully worked together by Cantor Martin Levson. Thank you, Cantor Levson, for this beautiful piece. I know it's quite old by this time, because I remember when I first saw you perform it. And it's my gift for the Happy New Year, for Rosh Hashanah, to all of those out there who are listening and watching. Shalom.